Hello everyone, welcome back to my Morrowind Let's Play. My name is Wara. Last time we started in on some quests for the Mages Guild, while Caius did some, blade stuff. We're heading towards that dot. Oh, by the way, this is episode 12. Ah, that is one of the strongholds. Diseased, I think. Yep. How does one get into this place? Huh. You never know, that might be useful to have later. But yeah, the two places I need to go should be right up there. Mild glitch, it looks like. See here, there's Punabi and now, if I recall correctly, oh boy, you require, I need your guild dues, so let's save. Will you leave me alone if I give you the 2,000 septums? I cannot leave my research unattended. Yes, Here, take the gold and leave me to my work. I would advise that you leave here now. We are engaged in very serious research here, and if you disturb my colleagues, they may not be very understanding. Well, that was easy. I was expecting to have to persuasion spam her. You know what? The music sounds just a little bit too loud to me. Again, diseased. Whoa! Huh, not diseased. I guess they just must have a low amount of health. And this should be the other place. Sullipunt. Excuse me. I'm looking for... You do not have that option. You must be just be an apprentice. Ah. Oh, I don't think I had a... Oh, I did have a probity probe. One use left.
Is it really necessary that we talk?
No.
I'm listening.
Well, certainly don't want to have to fight my way out of this place if I don't have to. Do I still have that? No, I don't. The enhancing potion.
Where is that slave?
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I might as well recall back to the Mages Guild then.
Is there something I can do for you?
Evoke Awara. From now on, you can teach disciplines to the lower-ranking members of the Mages Guild, and be paid for it. You may also reward them for their efforts for the guild. Do you have the 2,000 symptom that Monway owes? Yes. Good work, Warav. You're the first evoker to get Monway to pay her dues. I knew I could rely on you. Did you also convince Larlar Bariloth to join us? Good work, Wareth. Maybe he'll give us some info on the Telvanni. I suppose I should find something to give you for your efforts. Here, take these spare potions. Let's see here. Advancement. In order to advance your conjure, you must pay your guild dues of 200 septums. Will you pay these dues now? Pay dues. Excellent, Warov. Now that the formalities are out of the way, I can grant you the rank of Conjurer. Does not occur by magic. Pay more attention to your duties and make sure you understand our requirements. Okay. Well, I've got some... I did some work, so I should probably go check back with Caius. You know, want to advance through the main quest as quickly as possible. Oh, that was a good stretch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flame Star. It really does bother me that with the way I have it modded, there's not really a reason to ever sleep. But on the same token, I despise any and all mods that give you like food and hunger, or like hunger, thirst, and exhaustion, because they never feel like they're built into the game.
You seem like very good company.
Are you here to discuss your orders, Warv, or there's something else you want? I've thought it over, and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivec City concerning the Nerevarine and the 6th House. First, I want you to speak to Adhiranir, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with Hulia, an Argonian in the Morag Tong. Finally, I want you to speak with Menra Milo, a temple priestess. Here, I've written the details down so you won't forget, and here are 200 drakes for bribes and other expenses. Adhiranir is a Khajiit and a Thieves Guild operative. Find her in St. Olm's Canton in Vivec. Be careful what you say and use common sense. People in the cantons are suspicious of outsiders. You may have to win, or purchase, their confidence. Hulia is Argonian and a Morag Tong assassin. You'll find him in Vivec at the Black Shulk Corner Club in the lower wasteworks of the Forum Quarter. In addition to his other skills, Hulia is also known around Vivec City as a student of history and lover of books and old things. Menra Milo. Menra Milo is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. She's a friend, so be careful, and don't get her in trouble. The temple is suspicious of outsiders, and wouldn't be very happy to find Menra talking with you about religious matters. She'll be easy to spot. Look for the priestess with the copper hair and copper eyes. Cool. Let's just go home real quick. Anything that I need doing here? I should increase my agility and speed if I can. But for now, get them to tell you what the 6th House will incorporate. Vivec Mages Guild. I like getting the mini-map to show everything if I can. Ooh, isn't
I
there...
can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
What? Bound pauldrons? Give me that. Daikatana. Scrolled. That's one of the ones I've been looking for. As you study the tome and practice the spell described within, you feel a new spell enter your mind. Interesting spell effects. That's a lot of armor rating for just pauldrons, though. Let's see here. The lower wasteworks here. See here, if I remember right, it's Hulia in the lower wasteworks. St. Holmes. Lord Ton Assassin, looking for him in the foreign quarter at the Black Shalk Corner Club. The lower wasteworks, so I need to go down, down, down. See here. Should be... No, Foreign Quarter Canal. Fletcher... Black Shalk Corner Club. So I need to go up. Black... Vivek Condominium. This deluxe condominium is currently available for sale to select parties. Be the envy of your neighbors and live the life you deserve. For details, contact Falvis Celerin in the Foreign Quarter Plaza. Serious inquiries only. Interesting.
3 blessings. There you'll find all that you seek. Ah, yes. What is it, monsieur?
I welcome you as the friend of my friend Warav, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them. But be careful and be ready.
You seek information, Patton?
Don't think, Outlander, just because I stand here alone that I must want company.
I'm listening.
Be
Please, go
well,
ahead.
traveler.
Ah, here we are. Friend's bookstore. My friend Jobasha the Khajiit has a bookstore. Jobasha's rare books. If you will agree to travel together with me there, I'll answer your questions. But before we go, I beg you to try to persuade these troublesome fools to leave us alone. Otherwise, I fear they will attack us at the moment we go to leave. Right. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Morag Tong to honor to slay them, and I don't want to trouble my friend Solaris Golmis by fighting in his club. But I must go to my friend's bookstore where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them. Or if you have a way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed. Hey look, it's none of my business. Folks want to talk to a filthy lizard, that's their problems. Get out of here and good riddance. Stupid, they stink. What do you expect? Nobody likes them, but they're not worth worrying about.
Small fork on outside or
Travel together.
inside?
Yes, please follow me to Jobasha's rare books. We leave through the door to the foreign quarter wasteworks, then turn right, west, continue down the hall, and cross the atrium on the same level. Then follow the opposite corridor west on the other side of the atrium, all the way to Jobasha's door. I must warn you, unless these troublesome fools are persuaded to behave like civilized beings, there may be fighting and killing if we try to travel together. No, you should wait here for now. I'm going to talk to these other two. We'll leave them alone.
Please join me.
Travel together, yes, please. Goodbye.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
So, Jobasha's rare books should be all the way up here?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Is there something you need?
Alchemist. Jobasha's rare books. Yes, and thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult. I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult, so you can report back to Caius. And I don't know of any Sixth House cult, but I can tell you what I do know. To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders. From what he means to the Dunmer of the Great Houses... You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine, and the legacy of the False Incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here is a summary for Caius, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. Give you a summary for Caius. History of the Ashlanders. In the first era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike. But after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced to the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for the restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. The temple treats the Nerevarine prophecy as heresy, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics, unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when the temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of the Nerevarine cultists. False Incarnate. The Ashlanders hate the House Dunmer, who have become soft and who have abandoned the traditional ancestor worship for the gods of the Tribunal. And the Ashlanders hate Outlanders, who invaded and stole their land and forced them to live as a subject people. A reborn Nerevar who could drive out the Outlander invaders, destroy the false worship of the Tribunal, and restore the pure traditional life and faith of the nomads would be a very popular hero to the Ashlanders. What about the Sixth House cult? Never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the Sixth House, but in the War of the First Council they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the Tribunal faith, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. Since I'm here, I'm going to actually talk to Jobasha. See what books he has, and if he has any of the tomes of the new stuff. Welcome to Jobasha's bookstore. He has many volumes that others do not have, even some volumes that others do not want Jobasha to sell. Barter. Summon Ogrim, summon Goblin. Summon Augram. Huh. I don't have the money for that right now.
Friend.
Well. Ooh. Sorry. Bad. Warav. Well, I think that's all that I've got time for this episode, so let's save the game. Save. So, if you guys enjoyed that, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe, and remember to hit that post notification bell. And I will see you guys next time. See you later.
Make this official.
That's an ordinator, by the way.
Move along.
And they are pretentious, to say the least. Later.